everybody, welcome to part 8 of Sonic 3 Complete, and we are now in Mushroom Hill Zone. And unlike part 1, this is going to be nothing but special stages. So be prepared for that.
Yeah. Knuckles just checked if any cardboard boxes are here, and
Solid Snake, you are not, Knuckles. Right, so anyways.
Okay, how does that work?
I don't know either, but well, the point is, you can get all 7 Super Emeralds in Mushroom Hill Zone, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah.
Is it just me, or do the Super Emeralds look like Chaos Emeralds?
Why shouldn't
Gee, I wonder why!
No shit, Sherlock.
No, I mean they're basically Chaos Emeralds of the classics.
Well, you mean that the thing about the Chaos Emeralds is we're always looking at them top down in the classics, whereas the Super Emeralds we actually get to see from the sides.
Well, yeah, there is a little issue with that.
And what's that?
Well, I think it's the shape in Sonic 2. I don't know why, it just bugs me.
Well, I think the difference is that they're hexagonal in Sonic 2. There are 6 corners, whereas here and in Sonic 1 there are 8.
Yeah.
Which I think is the proper brilliant shape of gems of a cut of a gem. So.
Yeah. Except the Game Gear titles didn't really go with that.
The Game Gear titles didn't really go with anything, I think.
I guess. Yeah. I've just tried Triple Trouble lately. And God, I've just tried to play Triple Trouble lately.
Yes.
And God damn, that's one slippery game.
Yeah, that's the thing with 8-bit is that there's no real programming available for good physics engines. So
yeah.
There's 8-bit.
Well, it's a little better than the 8-bit versions of Sonic 1 and 2, but still a little slippery.
That's definitely true. In Sonic 1, if you're ever playing the 8-bit Sonic 1, for the love of God, play the Master System version, not the Game Gear version. Because the reason the first boss is impossible on the Game Gear version is the screen crunch.
Screen crunch.
Anyway, another little tip on those, God damn it. Slow down! on those, I don't know what I'm supposed to call these, elevator platforms? The ones where you have to pull down in order to go up. Make sure Tails is not on the same level as you, otherwise Tails will pull down for another second. And it will take forever to get up there.
Some sidekick he is.
Oh.
Well...
He gets better.
Well, it's definitely he gets paid for that. He can some slack. Guys. Seriously.
True enough. Back in the 2D games, though, he barely did anything. He saved Sonic every now and then, and he also screwed him up in special stages every now and then.
Speak for yourself, okay?
Yeah, see, I mean in the classics. I don't mean... I mean, I know how big of a story impact he is in the adventure games. So.
Yeah, you just each time you burn out special stages, you constantly bash Tails for that. I don't know why.
You have not played Sonic 2 with Sonic and Tails enabled.
Oh, I have tried.
Think?
Yeah, it's very hard with Tails. After you.
I only did it because...
I was always fun with that.
Were you? The reason... It's the special stages is the problem. And the only reason I ever finished... I ever managed to do the special stages in Sonic 2 with Tails is because I couldn't turn Tails off. That is the only reason.
Well, if you were just a little faster and got all the rings yourself, you wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah, obviously, but... It was the first iPhone version without a real options menu, so... Yeah, I couldn't turn Tails off.
You should play
the
Genesis version.
I would have if I could, but yeah. Anyhow, I'd like to mention something now that we're in Mushroom Hill Zone, is that initially on the Sonic 3 level select, Mushroom Hill is labeled as Mushroom Valley Zone. And by default, Sonic 3 Complete does use Mushroom Valley. But I patched it in order to actually resemble Mushroom Hill, because that's obviously a canon version now. I have Generations 3DS to thank for that.
Yeah, that's we assume that Generations is canon.
Speaking of
Which I
canon,
highly doubt.
I think it is. I assume canon until proven otherwise, so...
I mean...
Yeah, like, some boss fights were not enough for you?
To me, those boss fights are alternate realities, honestly. They're not... it's complicated. I can't do this in a YouTube video, but... This is the one special stage where I decide to get it perfect, just to show what it does, because it's the easiest one to get it perfect in. There's only one tricky jump where you have to jump over 2 spheres at once in order to get it, but aside from that... all it does is give you 50,000 points, which is a free extra life, so... To continue, you get automatically for getting 50 rings, and there's always more than 50 rings to be collected, so...
You know, I just realized something.
yeah.
You need 100 rings for an extra life, but only half of that for continue. What's the
in
point?
special stages, yeah.
Yeah, but still... I mean, seriously, in Sonic 3, you could just get 10,000 points and you get continue, but for an extra life, you need 50,000 points. Seriously, that's 5 times more.
Well, it's different game mechanics. I mean, they can't put continues in the special stages in Sonic 2 because the whole point of the special stage is to collect rings.
And Chaos
Yeah,
Emeralds.
but why give it for just 10,000 points on a regular level? Seriously.
I don't know.
It's the classics.
But the whole point of that is
And classics
that,
are hard.
yeah, they're supposed to be harder. Because back then, that was the way to increase game length, to make the game hard.
And at least you have a save feature in this game.
Yeah, indeed. So that already, thank you, rings. That already makes lives absolutely meaningless. Continues, I mean, already. So,
Yeah. Well, and lives too.
originally in Sonic & Knuckles, all you had to do was enter one of these stages with more than 50 rings and collect one of the physical rings in order to get a continue. In Sonic 3 Complete, they fixed that, and they actually made it so that you had to collect 50 rings in the special stage. Yeah. I suck at this boss purely because I don't have a fire shield.
Oh, it's the first auto-scrolling boss, no?
What do you mean?
Auto-scrolling, so the camera is moving. Like now.
Oh, that's the actual Mushroom Hill. That's the Mushroom Hill Act 2 boss you're thinking of.
Ah, yes, I see.
This one stops the screen at the end, so. The first auto running boss, the first chaser boss, as I like to call those, comes at the end of Mushroom Hill.
Now screw you, Knuckles.
No. Oh wait, he didn't do anything.
What is he controlling?
I don't know, the fans. There's a bunch of those cluckers down below that he's pumping up.
How does it even work?
Don't ask me. Ignam builds those robots.
He's a complicated person.
Yeah.
Really?
That's a Sonic Lost World reference.
Don't remind me of that game, seriously. Just don't.
It looks alright to me. I just think I just have to play in order to get it done. And I checked. I played like the demo in the store of the Wii U version of Lost World earlier this week, and it does play a lot smoother with an actual controller, I think, because that uses the shoulder buttons for a run button. So
You know, that doesn't help much.
I think it
I'm pretty
does.
sure.
I think it does because your fingers are already there naturally. So
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make you faster or
And the
anything.
the parkour on the Wii U version, I think, was smoother. I don't know if I haven't played the PC version, but you had problems getting that to work. I didn't get it to work. My only problem was that I didn't know which buttons did what at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
The thing was
also good for me.
And the thing that bugged me though about the Wii U version is that you have the X and Y buttons next to each other, and they're both for kicking and bouncing. And then you also have the jump buttons, B and A, but only A activates the homing attack.
That sounds
You
complicated.
you can mash B as much as you want, but it won't homing attack anything. So that kind of feels, I don't know, backwards.
No, that's strange.
Well, I'd have to look at it. I have to play the actual game in order to get a good opinion on it, because I think I can have fun with Lost World.
Well, I don't know, to me it just feels like a slower version of Chaos.
Good.
Much slower.
I like to call my name for Sonic Lost World fan name is, I think, Super Sonic 3D Galaxy.
I would then super to the name because there is nothing super about it.
Right, Sonic Lost 3D Galaxy.
Sonic Lost 3D World.
No, not 3D World, because the level design is Galaxy more than anything.
Yes, but just like Lost, but both these.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I say 3D, because the 3D games in the Mario franchise have the run button.
Yes, but 3D World also has this lack of focus, as many say.
Well, yeah, 3D World, I don't know. Actually, 3D World looks like to be the most fun of the Mario games to me, the 3D Mario games, but that's me. I haven't played Galaxy or 3D World, so don't quote me on that.
No.
Well, as I say, I've played like 5 minutes of Galaxy, but it was too much slowdown on my Dolphin, so...
Why does it look feel out of this conversation?
I have no idea. We're playing a Sonic game, we're talking about Mario, how about that?
Well,
I
it's.
always thought it'd be the other way around, honestly.
I mean, it's normal these days, no?
Yeah, obviously.
Maybe. Except I prefer to stay away from Nintendo in any form. I don't know why.
Well, they have good franchises. I mean, you can't exactly say there's any franchises with sneaking, but Ocarina of Time starts with a Metal Gear style sneaking session. So
Well,
Oh, I don't know much fun in Metal Gear as you think.
it's like half an hour into the game, so, and it lasts for 5 minutes.
Well, I don't know. Just something about the Nintendo games just, I don't know.
Well, if you're into story, then I guess it wouldn't really be for you, because Nintendo doesn't.
I don't think it's just a story. Maybe the whole setting. I don't know what it is.
Well, I think story-wise, I think you'd actually like Metroid Other M in that regard, because it's very story-driven,
and a few Zelda
very
games.
linear. You were saying?
Well, I can't really guarantee that no the setting of Metroid.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know. It's for the Wii, so.
Well, if you want story, you could try Final Fantasy.
I tried getting Final Fantasy VII, but just couldn't get it to work on my PC, so it's most likely I'll have to find the PS2 version.
It's PlayStation. You should be able to work if you can work Metal Gear Solid.
Is it for PlayStation 2? I mean Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy, there's 15 Final Fantasies. I don't know which one you're talking about.
Final
Final Fantasy
7 is for
7 is
PlayStation 1.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Not PlayStation 2?
No, PlayStation 1.
Legend 1 is the first
Oh,
3D
that's
Final
weird.
Fantasy game.
Yeah. I know Final Fantasy 6 was on the Super Nintendo, so.
Yeah.
Well, I actually want to try Final Fantasy VII.
It's an RPG though. It's I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. Everyone talks about that. I have no idea what they're talking about.
Well, I don't really have much info either. But it seems to have quite a reputation.
Same here.
I've only played 2 Final Fantasy games, so yeah, I don't know either.
Well, at least I hope its story's not as mindfucking as Kingdom Hearts.
Which is even worse than Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
For what I hear, so.
Yeah. It's just don't try to get into it, guys. You won't be able to.
Yeah. Goddamn special stages. Take for fucking ever.
Well, I don't know. I don't really love these special stages. I'm more into the half pipes.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I like
the
these.
thing with the half pipes. Yeah, that everyone likes these more because the half pipes have been done to death, I think.
Yeah.
Well, they are easier.
Well, still
Yeah,
better.
they're easier.
They're still better than Lost World 3DS special stages.
Oh,
Well,
those
I'll
are.
play
I
those.
heard those are fucking horrendous because of the gyroscope controls.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know.
It's what I heard. The gyroscope controls really make it awkward.
Well, you have to turn around constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, what was I gonna say? God damn it, I forgot. Last special stage at least. Get these ones first if you're doing this one. Makes it a hell of a lot easier for me because then you can do it all at the slowest setting. So the thing I now remember what I was gonna say. My favorite half pipes are the ones from 3D Blast, the Saturn version.
Well, I think I might have actually missed those ones. I only played the Genesis version.
Yeah, that's true. And the Saturn version is, I don't know, I can't get it to work. But I got it to work once, but since I've kind of lost it. But it worked fantastic, honest. But they look fantastic for Saturn graphics, and well, they're the most interesting of the bunch, and the music is fantastic, of course. So.
Well, I never really got Sega Saturn to work on my PC. Otherwise, I would already check Sonic R.
Well, the Saturn version got a PC port, but they got different special stages to pretty much be the Sonic 2 special stage clones, so.
Yeah, I've heard something like that, but never got to play that.
The one reason I want to play the Saturn version is the special stages, so. Anyways, that's all the Super Emeralds, finally.
And
Sonic can be Hypersonic.
Yeah.
Yay, it's me!
you mean Super Saiyan 2?
I'm not sure if it's gonna be 2. Seriously.
I don't know. There was this.
Yeah.
There was this. I don't know if you've seen it. Song "Call Me Johnny's" short that was about Sonic and Sonic transforming in front of Knuckles.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Pasted over the
I think
Majin Buu scene from for Super Saiyan 3. So.
Yeah, it was. Oh, but what is that antenna? Seriously.
It
It's
changes.
antenna. It changes the seasons. It's what causes the color of the level design to change so much.
Wow.
Okay, explain me 2 things. How and what for?
Well,
I
to
don't
make
know.
it
It's
windy.
fucking Eggman. What do you think?
To make it
It's
windy.
Eggman. What do you expect?
And that's the chaser boss.
Yeah, that's the first chaser boss in Sonic history. Unless you want to count those
okay.
2 non-bosses in Sonic CD.
Not boss. You don't mean...
Yeah, the Metal Sonic Race and the Crusher one from Quartz Quadrant. Sonic constantly has to be running for that one too. This transitions into Sandopolis, by the way.
Oh.
This is the new transition scene if you put Flying Battery earlier in the game.
I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, first chaser boss dead.
Dead.
See you next part, guys.